like it's clean, like every moment happened in between. The lines you draw, the way you make it fit, like nothing ever broke, just gently split. In your version, we were steady, we were sure. Every feeling simple, every meaning pure. We faded out like something meant to end, not something we were trying to defend. But in mine, it never felt that way. There were fractures in the things we didn't say. There were echoes underneath the calm, like something breaking quietly in your arms. Two reflections of the same, but neither one is whole. We remember different truths from a single soul. You rewrite the pauses as a peaceful space. I remember tension in the way we'd face every silence like a loaded breath, waiting for a truth we never let. You say we ended without blame or scars, just two people drifting off like distant stars. But I still feel the gravity you left, pulling every thought I haven't escaped yet. Maybe memory's a mirror that bends what we can hold. Maybe truth is just a version that we choose to call our own. There's your version of us, soft and easy to release, and there's mine, still undone, still resisting any peace. We're a picture torn apart, but both sides still feel true. There's your version of us, and the one I live through. If we could watch it back in perfect light, would either version still be right? Or would we see something else instead? A truth that neither of us said. Maybe love is not what stays, but what we choose to keep in place. A memory shaped to let us move, or one we never quite remove. Every word you say feels distant, every truth I hold feels close, but somewhere in the contradiction is the part that hurts the most. There's your version of us, and I won't say it's wrong, but it's not the one I carry. It's not the one I'm on. We're a story without proof, just perspectives passing through. There's your version. There's a feeling I can't place again, like I've stood here once and where you've been feels familiar in a way I can't ignore. Like I remember you from before. You say hello like it's the first time said, but something shifts inside my head, like a line I've already read in a book I've somehow never read. Every move you make feels rehearsed, not in you, but in me first. Like I'm catching up to something true that already happened, me and you. There's a pattern in the way you look at me like you don't know, but I swear I've seen this moment more times than I can show. I remember you before, in a life I can't restore. Every word, every turn, every way we start to burn, we collide, we fall apart. Every ending, every start. I remember you before, even if you don't anymore. We take the same streets, same mistakes, same hesitation when your hand almost takes mine, like it's the first time you tried. But I felt this moment pass me by. You laugh in places I expect, you leave in ways I can't correct, like we're scripted but unaware, like love's repeating everywhere. I try to change the smallest line, I try to say what I don't say, but every shift I introduce still leads us to the same. I remember you before, every version, every door, every time we almost stay, every time you walk away. We're a cycle I can't break, we're a choice I always make. I remember you before, and I'm starting to want. What if I'm the only one who knows? What if I'm the only one who holds every timeline, every trace, every version of your face? If I love you differently this time, if I change a single line, would you finally stay? Or just forget me anyway? Every loop a little clearer, every loss a little worse. Every time I start to know you, feels like lifting up a curse. I remember you before, and I won't lose you like before. Not this time, not this way. I won't let you fade again. If this loop is where we are, then I'll rewrite every part. I remember you before, and this time I'll go too far. knew it from the first mistake, but I let it in anyway. You got a way of making trouble look clean, like a habit dressed up as a dream. Every warning sign I read out loud, still I follow like I wasn't allowed. You say stay like it's casual, like you're not pulling strings every night. And I play like I don't see the game, while you're writing rules without a name. I tell myself I'm in control, but control don't feel like this. Every time I let you go, you just come back in a twist. I should've quit you sooner, before you got into my veins, before I started calling all your chaos by your name. Now I'm counting all the reasons while I'm doing it again. I should've quit you sooner, but I never do, I never do. You're the kind of wrong that feels too right, like a match I shouldn't strike. Every time I say this is the end, you just turn it into just pretend. And I know every line you say next, like a script I never correct. Still I wait for a different scene, like you'll suddenly change the routine. I rewrite it in my head, give you words you never said, but reality keeps cutting in, and I fall for it again. I should've quit you sooner, before I blurred the lines, before I started losing what was clearly mine. Now I'm dancing with the habit that I swore I wouldn't choose. I should've quit you sooner, but I always lose, I always lose. It's not love, it's repetition. It's not fate, it's just addiction. But I dress it up in something new, just to keep coming back to you. And I laugh like I don't care, like I'm not already there at your door, at your line, every single time. Every last time turns to more, every exit's just the door that leads me back into the same beautiful, familiar flame. I should've quit you sooner, but you feel too good to leave. Every reason that I have is something I don't believe. Now I'm spinning in the pattern that I said I'd never choose. I should've quit you sooner, but I never do, I never do. Yeah, I know, yeah, I know the truth. I just don't quit you. Don't say it. but I'm not here for something that I have to hold. Don't call it love tonight. Let it shine and let it go, like a song you dance inside, but never take back home. We don't need forever. We don't need a sign. Don't call it love tonight. Just call it a good time. Don't say it. Don't you dare say it. I've been trying to remember you, but all I find is something slightly untrue. Like a version softened at the seams, like a face I only saw through me. You said my name like it meant something more, like I was someone I hadn't been before. And I believed it, every single line, like I could live inside that version of mine. But now I'm tracing back the things we knew, and I keep losing pieces that were you. Like every memory shifts its frame, and I can't tell what's yours or what's my name. Was it you I held on to, or the way I felt inside when I saw myself reflected in your eyes? Was I in love with you, or who I was with you? The way you made me feel like something finally real. Now I'm left with the truth that I can't undo. Maybe I never knew you, just the version I built through you. You didn't change, or maybe you just did. Or maybe I stopped seeing what I hid. Every flaw I used to overlook now reads like something in a different book. You were constant, I was shifting ground, turning silence into something loud, filling gaps with meanings you never gave, calling it love when it was something I craved. I was writing over you with a script you never knew, and now I'm reading it alone, wondering what was true. Was I in love with you, or just the point of view where I could finally be someone I'd wanna keep? Now I'm breaking through everything I thought I knew. Maybe I never lost you, just the illusion I held on to. If I met you now, without the weight, without the need to recreate, would I still fall the same way, or just quietly walk away? Maybe love is not what we of time. And when that need begins to fade, so does the shape we gave. Every version overlapping, every truth a different shade. And I'm standing in the middle of a love I might have made. Was I in love with you? Or who I was with you? I guess I'll never prove which one I'm missing now. But I'm learning to see through what I thought was true. Maybe I never lost you, just the mirror I looked through. And now I meet myself again without you. Without you. I still use your key like nothing's changed, like the lock still turns the same way, like the air inside remembers you, like I'm not just walking through. Your jacket's hanging where you left it last, like time deciding not to pass. Every object frozen in its place, like it's waiting for your face. I hear you moving down the hall, soft enough I almost call. But every time I turn around, there's nothing but the sound. I keep telling myself this is just the quiet playing tricks, but the way it feels so real doesn't feel like this. You don't live here anymore, but I still hear you in the floor, in the echoes of the door, in the space I can't ignore. You don't live here anymore, but I keep you like before. Like if I don't let you go, you won't disappear for sure. Neighbors say the place is mine alone. They've never seen you coming home. They look at me like I've gone strange, like I'm the one who's rearranged. But I still feel you in the bed, in the words you never said, in the shadow just out of view that always moves like you. Every sign says you're not here, every proof is crystal clear, but the silence says your name, and I answer just the same. You don't live here anymore, but you're in everything I store, every breath, every trace, every corner of this place. You don't live here anymore, but I feel you even more, like you never really left, just stepped out of what is real. kept me longer than you should, longer than what's understood. But I was never really there, just something you repaired. Now the walls feel closer in, like they know where I have been, talking to a ghost I made out of something that decayed. You don't live here anymore. Maybe you never did before. Maybe I just needed you enough to make you true. You don't live here anymore, but I'm not sure what's real for sure. If I let you disappear, do I disappear with you? Key still turns, door still opens, no one there, but I'm not alone. It didn't end with shouting, no door slammed, no lines crossed, just a quiet kind of leaving, like we both already lost. You said maybe this is better, like it wasn't hard to say, like we didn't build a lifetime in the smallest kind of ways. I nodded like I understood it, like I didn't want to stay, like I wasn't holding back every word I couldn't say. No breaking point, no final scene, no moment we could blame, just something slowly fading out without a face or name. We didn't even fight for it, didn't try to make it stay, just let it slip between our hands and quietly walk away. No tears that changed the ending, no reason we could name. We didn't even fight for it, and that's what stays. Your things are still half here, half gone, like you couldn't fully leave, like part of you is still unsure, or part of me won't let you be. We talk in careful sentences, like strangers trying not to break what little dignity is left in every word we fake. We're so polite in letting go, it almost feels unreal, like love became a fragile thing we didn't dare to feel. We didn't even fight for it, didn't raise our voice or try, just watch it slowly disappear right in front of both our eyes. No moment we could point to, no line we couldn't cross. We didn't even fight for it, we just let it be lost. Maybe that's what hurts the most, not the ending but the ease. How something once so everything could end so quietly. I would have taken broken words, I would have taken pain, if it meant we cared enough to not let it fade. But we chose the softer exit, the one that didn't scar, fight for it. We just said goodbye, and I don't know what's worse, that we lost it, or that it didn't hurt enough to fight. Built it like a structure made of bread, every line suspended over depths. No foundation we could clearly name, just a form we trusted just the same. You were angles I could almost trace, a moving line I couldn't place, and I was something undefined, a shifting edge without a side. We drew conclusions in the air, connected points that weren't quite there, called it something we could stand inside, even as the edges wouldn't align. We mistook the space between for something solid we could keep, but distance isn't architecture, and silence doesn't sleep. We were a shape we couldn't hold, too fluid to be framed in gold. Every line began to bend before it reached a proper end. We tried to name what couldn't stay, tried to fix what slipped away. We were a shape we couldn't hold, and now there's nothing left to fold. Softened every rigid line, I blurred the edges over time, till what we had became a haze of overlapping shifting planes. No corner sharp enough to stay, no axis we could both obey. We rotated through each other's view, but never found a stable truth. We kept redrawing what we knew, adjusting angles to fit through, but every version we designed collapsed along a different line. We were a shape we couldn't hold, not broken, just uncontrolled. Every side refused to stay in the place we mapped its way. We tried to anchor what we felt, but everything we built just melted. We were a shape we couldn't hold, too undefined to ever fall. Maybe form was never meant to contain what we had been. Maybe love is not a line, but something always out of time. Not a structure, not a place, but a moment without space that disappears the second we try to give it symmetry. Every memory a fragment of a shape we can't redraw, every piece still slightly off from anything we thought we saw. We were a shape we couldn't hold, not a story to be told, just a presence passing through every version never true. We tried to make it something real, but lost it in the way we feel. We were a shape we couldn't hold, and now there's nothing left to feel. No outline, no did. No difference I can find, your name no longer interrupts the rhythm of my day. It sits exactly where it should. No sudden shifts, no sharp decline, no visible remains. Just something quieter than loss running through my veins. I'm fine in measured ways, no overflow, no waves, no breaking through the surface, no visible mistakes. I've learned to keep it still, to hold it in its place. I'm fine in measured ways. I function, I behave. I pass the places we once used without a change in pace. No hesitation in my step, no memory on my face. I speak of you in past tense now with accuracy, not pain. A statement, not a story, a fact I can't contain. I've categorized the feeling, filed it underdone. No need to revisit it, no damage left to run. I'm fine in measured ways, no tremor, no delay, no evidence of anything I couldn't regulate. I've minimized the loss, reduced it to a phrase. I'm fine in measured ways. It's all been rearranged. There are moments, small, contained, where something misbehaves. A word, a sound, a certain light that doesn't stay in place. But I correct it quickly now, return it to its frame. No need to let it linger, no need to let it change. Every feeling has a limit, every thought a boundary line, and I exist within it by design. I'm fine in measured ways, no chaos, no remains, no trace of what we used to be left uncontained. I've learned to live like this, in quiet, ordered space. I'm fine in measured ways. Nothing out of place. Nothing out of place. Nothing out of place. Nothing out of place. We were writing constellations on a dashboard glow, tracing dreams in the radio. Every word felt like it meant forever, like nothing could sever the way your hand fit mine just so. We were reckless in a quiet way, dancing slow while the night slipped away. Thought love was a language we always speak. static between our hearts. Photographs still breathing on the bedroom floor. Smiling faces I can't ignore. Every promise echoes in the hallway, like you never walked away, just hiding behind a closing door. You said love wasn't built to last, just a moment moving too fast, but I felt it deeper than you ever knew. Now I'm drowning in the truth. There's a static between our hearts, like a storm tearing us apart. We were light in the deepest dark. Now I'm lost where your shadows are, and I still call out through the scars. Past your voice won't cross these wires. We were gold, we were art. Now the static between our hearts. Wasn't me or just the timing? Were we real or just aligning? If I could rewind the night, would we still survive the light? I would hold you like the first time, even knowing it's the last line. There's a static between our hearts, but I feel you where you are, like a ghost in a broken spark, still igniting in the dark, and I can't let go of who we are. Even shattered, even scarred, we were gold, we were art. Now your silence in my heart, still the signal never dies, just gets lost between the lines. Let's still see we afterglow. We were diamonds in a cheap motel light, turning wrong into something right. Every shadow felt like a stage for us, and every touch was dangerous, like we knew it wouldn't survive the night. You were laughter spilling into my veins, running wild through my quiet pain. Every second burning like a warning sign, but I called it yours and mine, even knowing love like this won't stay. We were dancing on a wire, feeding every fragile fire, telling ourselves we'd never fall, but we felt it coming after all. An electric afterglow, where the truth begins to show. We were more than we could hold. Now we're stories left untold, and I still feel you in my bones, in the silence when I'm alone. We were bright, uncontrollable. Now I'm lost in the afterglow. There's a jacket of yours I still can't move, like it's guarding the ghost of you. Every thread is a memory I can't erase. Every scent, every trace, like time refuses to tell the truth. You said love was just a borrowed flame, never meant to leave a name, but I carved you into everything I knew. Did you mean it when you said forever? Or was forever just a word? Was I holding on to nothing while you quietly let go first? I would live it all again, every loss, every sin, just to feel your light begin. The electric afterglow, I can't stop, I can't let go. You're a current in my soul, even now I feel it flow. And I'm reaching through the cold for a hand I used to hold. We were reckless, we were whole. Now I'm breaking it in the afterglow. I still see you when I close my eyes. Not the end, just where love never dies. Just the echo of you and I in the afterglow. We didn't break, we just bent too far. Sunday morning, coffee going cold. You were quiet, distant, hard to hold. Used to talk like we had endless time. Now your eyes won't meet mine, like there's something you already know. We were dancing in the kitchen light, now we're shadows passing by at night. Every word feels like a careful step, like a promise we might regret. Hanging on just to avoid the fight. There's a space where you used to be, and it's growing in front of me. We're not gone, but we're not the same. Just pretending nothing's changed. We're halfway to goodbye, standing on a fragile line. Not in love, not out of time, just somewhere we can't define. And I reach for you at night, but you turn away like I'm not mine. We're not wrong, we didn't lie. We're just halfway to goodbye. I remember how you said my name, like it lit up every room the same. Now it falls like it don't belong, like the meaning's gone, like the feeling couldn't stay. There's no screaming, there's no slamming doors, just the quiet that hurts even more. Every silence cutting like a blade, every glance we evade, like we're scared of what we're heading for. If we say it, it becomes too real. If we face it, then we have to feel. So we circle what we can't admit, every crack we try to fix. We're halfway to goodbye, living in a compromise. Every tear we try to hide, every truth we push aside. And I'm holding on too tight to a love already slipping by. the inevitable breaking. We're halfway to goodbye, but it feels like we've arrived at the edge of you and I, where there's nothing left to fight. And I'm calling out your name, but it echoes back the same. We were real, we were right. Now we're learning how to say goodbye. Not with anger, not with lies, just the slowest kind of goodbye. We were never perfect, just brave enough to stay. We were young, with a restless kind of flame. Didn't know how to hold a love that way. Every word like a spark in the dark, leaving marks on each other's hearts. Still we swore we would never walk away. There were nights when the silence cut too deep, when the truth felt too hard to speak. We were standing on opposite sides, with our pride like a rising tide, almost drowning in what we couldn't keep. But every time we came undone, we found a way back to where we begun. Through the doubt, through the damage done, we were stronger than the run. We learned the fire without burning out, found the truth in the middle of doubt. Every tear, every broken sound led us here where we are now. And I choose you 1,000 times, through the chaos, through the climb. We weren't easy, we weren't right, but we learned just a lasting kind of us. I should've known that like yours don't stay. You walked in like a warning I ignored. Every glance cutting deeper than before. Had a gravity I couldn't escape, like a beautiful mistake, pulling me into a place I couldn't afford. You were never really mine to hold, just a story I kept telling bold. Every moment borrowed, never owned, but I built a throne on a love that was already sold. I saw the signs but I turned away, every truth that you wouldn't say. Now I'm tangled in the words you left, and I'm running out of breath. I stayed too long in your light, now I'm blind in the night. Every piece of me still wants you, even though when it's not right. You were fire I couldn't fight, now I'm ashes in your sight. I gave more than I could lose, just to stay too long in your life. There were names that you never explained, late night calls that you never claimed. I was dancing on a wire alone, with a heart overthrown while you played me like a game. I kept telling myself it was real, every touch, every way you'd feel. But the truth had a colder design. You were never really mine, just a wound I refused to heal. Every promise started to decay, every color turning into gray. Still I reach for you through the fall, even knowing I'll lose it all. I stayed too long in your light, watched it fade out of sight. Every shadow you left behind, now it's all that fills my mind. And I tried to make it right, but you vanished every time. I was love you couldn't choose, still I stayed too long in your life. Was I just a place to land while you held another hand? Did you ever feel the same, or just memorize my name? I was drowning in your glow, but you never let me know. I stayed too long in your light, now there's nothing left to fight. Every dream I held for us disappeared into the night. And I hate that I still try to believe you were mine. I was love you let me lose, now I'm gone from your life. You were never really mine, just a beautiful lie. Some words never make it home. There's a silence in the line tonight, static where you used to breathe. Every second stretching out in time, like a space between you and me. I hear your voice in the things you don't say, in the pauses that slowly decay. And I wonder if you feel it too, or if I'm just holding on for you. There's a suitcase by the bedroom door, been packed for days, maybe more. Every plan we made in late July, now just echoes passing by. We were building something out of dreams, now it's tearing at the seams. And I don't know if distance lies, just shows what survives. We said love could cross the miles, turn the pain into a smile. But the nights are getting harder now, and I don't know how. These are letters never sent, every word I never meant, every I miss you I hold inside, every tear I try to hide. And I write your name in the dark, like a prayer from a broken heart. If love's enough, then where have you been? And these letters never sent. I replay the way you used to laugh, like it lives in the aftermath. Every memory a fragile thread, stitching what's already dead. But I keep it all inside my chest, like a place you used to rest. And I'm scared if I let it go, there'll be nothing left to hold. You said time would make it clear, but it only brought more fear. Every call feels shorter than before, like you're already out the door. I can feel you slipping through my hands, like a dream I couldn't stand. And I don't know how to pretend this won't break us in the end. We were stronger in our minds, now we're fading through the lines. Every distance drawing out the truth, I'm still here, are you? These are letters never sent, every moment heaven lent, every stay with me I never cried, every truth we let divide. And I'm reaching through the dark for the ghost of who we are. If love was real, tell me where it went. And these letters never sent. If I showed up at your door, would you want me like before? Or would I just be a memory you don't need anymore? I've been writing you in my mind, but I'm running out of time. These are letters never sent, all the love I never spent, every dream we left behind, every piece of you still mine. And I'm screaming through the dark, but it's tearing me apart. If you're gone, then where do I begin? With these letters never sent. Some words never make it home, and some hearts never let